I'm Phil Brown. I'm a distinguished research professor in the School of Social Sciences at Cardiff University. This programme is very important to me because I've been coming to Singapore for the best part of 20 years, and during that period I've seen very significant change take place in the economy, in the nature of work, in the nature of skills, and this kind of course would allow people to really get a feel for these sorts of changes and how it's impacting on the nature of work and on the role of government policy in these key areas of training, innovation and future employment. Because the world of work is changing so rapidly, the old model that's been used in Singapore and elsewhere, for example the idea of the knowledge economy, these ideas are being fundamentally questioned. As the nature of work changes, we're hearing a lot about robots. We're hearing a lot about the ways in which our working lives are going to change in fundamental ways. Now, it's going to be really, really important to have people who are able to understand these trends, to understand where these trends are actually leading us, and to be able to advise in companies, in government and in training agencies to really prepare people and policymakers for the future. And the real reason for wanting to do this programme is to get a much better sense of how things are changing. And in terms of your own personal career development, it really is going to be those people who have a better understanding of how the world is changing and what its impact's going to be on work, training. Those people who've got that kind of insight, and also crucially know where to look for the knowledge that's going to be required. They're the people who are really going to benefit. So if you come on this programme, we will be able to teach you how to approach the study of skills and workforce development in the future.
I'm Francis Yu. I'm a senior manager in a training company that delivers a lot of different series of training. The course that I'm taking now has actually opened up a global perspective of various areas of skills and in terms of how the workforce actually is developed. So the things that I'm picking up now is not just about the context of Singapore or Asia area, but I'm looking across the globe itself in terms of the various other sectors in the world. And this learning lesson actually is very, very important for us to look at what are the research areas that we can do, perhaps help in the future policy making or decision making from there on.
Hi, my name is Siti, and I work for a training company that does consulting and training services. I design and develop new products and services. I've benefited quite a lot from this program, especially from the awareness that it has created on the need to be informed by looking at published materials, literature, and being aware of how these impact on policies. Another area I benefited is helping me to crystallize my thoughts, my arguments, to put forth and defend a particular stand.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I do consultancy work. So the area that we focus on is in people advisory services. We do things like performance improvement, talent management, workforce transition. So how this program has benefited me is that it gives me a very broad perspective about the different economic social theories of how workforce development could be done. So there's discussions like, for example, how do we look at skill supply, how do we mitigate, for example, if there were low-wage workers in the economy, how do we actually design interventions in which you can push them up into greater value jobs. And this is especially relevant in Singapore today because we talk so much about Skills Future and the initiatives to move the entire economy forward. So this program has actually shed a lot of light on how I can do my job better, especially in the consultancy aspect, but also it's very important as we nurture the next generation of individuals who would like to see a difference in shaping the economy of Singapore going forward.
I hope that you've enjoyed what we've had to say about this new and exciting programme, and the only thing that remains is to see you on board with the rest of the team.